Jan and Hither, we played places, and it felt so right. Day and night. Got back last night, I flew in on a jet airplane.
Yeah, you did.
A jet aircraft via our friends at Southwest. Boy, I had a tasty little snack pack of some delicious, bits. There were some pretzel bits, a little Cheez-It in there, a little garlic snap. Is that what they're called? Garlic, those little bready things?
Gardettos.
Damn. So damn delicious. Washed it down with a sweet, sweet coffee. In the middle of the night, Dylan picked me up at the airport. It was like 20 below wind chill factor. I felt my nostril hair, my cilia get all icicle-like. Felt so damn good. No, it didn't. But hey, good to be back here in the Room of Orange. Are you all out there? I don't know if are we actually live? Let me take a look. Sometimes, it's been a while, so it can get a little weird out there. Yeah, well, there we are. There we are. Look at those boys. They look all pageant-like. I'm going to share this with friends, Hither and Jan. I'm going to share this with friends, Hither and damn Jan. Hither and damn Jan. Hither and damn Jan. Hither and damn Jan. I'm going to share it with a group as well. The Gristle Kingdom. I'm for some reason not seeing the chat as I usually do. But you know what? This doggone thing can be a little bit of a no. There we go. Road Super Denny in the house. All right. You know what? We were warming up with a little stepping out. Let's do a little stepping out for the kids. That's one way to get warmed up in a hurry. Look at my new Hendrix shirt. You see him? He's going, ah! It feels so good to play sweet musics. That's what Jimmy's saying right there. He's going, ah! It feels so good. Now I see it, chat. Here we go. 1, 2, felt so good, right down to my corns, like the doggone scrolls foretold. Welcome back to the Orange Room. It's a place of unparalleled doom. I haven't played the old Gristle 90 in a spell. I've been playing my Gristle Master for most of the night on the tour, and then at the very end I switched to the old Lester just for the Sam hell of it. And but now it's time to I want that P90 love. I like to mix it up a little bit for the kids. I like to mix it up for the kids. That's what I like to do. We're wearing the flannel today. You know why? Because it's frickin' cold here behind the cheddar curts.
Yeah.
Doggone cold. Am I right or am I right?
No, it's not nice.
It's frickin' cold. Oh, here we go.
Hey!
This little computer right here, I'm telling you what.
Computer's cold.
I'm going to slap this thing up right upside the head. It says, oh, I can't see the internet. Really, you can't see the internet. It's the same internet you've been seeing for 2 years now, computer. It's still as potent and as vital as it ever was. Potent and vital. It's potent and vital. That's the way everything should be. Let's do a little Welchie.
Yeah.
Welchie. Now what's going on over here? Now what's going on over here? Oh, now we got, oh, see that? Oh, now we see. Oh, I see what Ryan's doing. He's putting on the main computes. He's putting it on the main caboose. He's putting it on the main caboose. The chat, the chat, the chat, the chat. There we go. We hear that chord? Here we go. Oh, lots of cool chords going on. Let's see what happens.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, there it is over there as well. Pow! Drums sound phenom. That's what we like to hear. Eric Gale out there, Maddie K. So many activities. Wow, look at this room. Yeah, look at it. Look at this room. How's it all going out there? Y'all around? Y'all, you having a good time? This is, of course, my Gristle 90 guitar outfitted with my Fishman Fluence Gristletone P90s on board. And it's feeling good and it's feeling right. It's Saturday night. The Hotel Detective, he's out of sight. Somehow this guitar is going into pan-Egyptian tunings. Not that there's anything wrong with that per se, but I think it's just mad because I haven't been playing it for a while. So it's like, oh, you want to play the other guitar for a while? Well, I'll try this on for size. Here's some pan-Egyptian tunings. See how you handle that, human. Nova Scotia Cold. We could do that one. We could probably remember that one. Cold this summer. I got to remember the words. Oh, stay in tune, you little fuckstick. Wow, did you hear that? That's inappropriate language. That's how I speak to inanimate objects. I'm a little forceful. That's it. Yeah, all right. Well, the coldest summer I ever knew was no, that's not right. Try that again. Stay there. Well, the coldest winter I ever knew was the summer of loving you. That's the line. When I thought we had a fire started, well, you proved your heart was heat retardant. You're so Nova Scotia cold. You're so Nova Scotia cold. Oh, you think you know what cold is? Living in Minneapolis. Well, take a little trip to St. John's. You'll find out what's really going on. She's so Nova Scotia cold. She's so Nova Scotia cold. She's so Nova Scotia cold, that's right. Well, she's cold, 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 cold. Well, she's cold, cold, cold. Cold, whoa, whoa, whoa. a heat wave, which will make you her slave. Then she folds right through the cracks, and it feels like December in Halifax. She's so Nova Scotia cold. She's so Nova Scotia cold. She's so Nova Scotia cold, yeah. Well, she's cold, 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 cold. She's cold, 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 cold.
Just like that.
Woo! That felt pretty good, actually. We got stuff moving around. We got can't hear things. Things not working. Thinking no hi-hat. But you know what? We don't stop. We just keep on playing. We just keep on playing. Right? We're not afraid of what activity. What kind of picks do I use, says Tom and Marley. I use the legendary Jim Dunlap Prime Tone 3 1.4 millimeter pick from our friends at Jim Dunlap. My buddy Brian Kehoe just set me up with some more when we were out in Berkeley. He came out with a little satchel for me. He also brought me some really cool kind of grab and go capos that say Gristle on them. They look really cool and they work quite well. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Oh, can you dig it? Oh. Don says, please run for president. Now, why would I want to do a soul-crushing, life-ending maneuver like that?
Truth.
I just want to bring smiles. I do not want to get killed. I want to bring smiles. I don't want to get killed. Charlie B says, thanks for playing Rex Charmer request at Dizzy's. Well, thanks for coming to Dizzy's, number one. That was a fun gig. I didn't know what to expect. That turned out to be a blast. And thanks for requesting the Rex Charmer. We have an East Coast tour coming up starting in a couple of weeks, so please check the website. We're going to play in New York City. New York City! Come to Iridium, get your tickets. The Portsmouth show is really selling well, I might say. And we're also going to be in Boston. We're going to be at the Cape in Connecticut. We're going to be up in Troy, New York. We're going to be in Detroit, Ferndale, doggone it, Magic Bag. Get your tickets. Chicago, of course, we're going to be down at Martyrs again for our quarterly house gig there. The mighty Nick Moss Trio is going to be playing with us. So come on down to that. That's the 16th of February. We're playing that Youngstown bowling alley place again that we had fun. Youngstown, Ohio. We're going to be there. We're going to be Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. I'm looking at you. Can you dig it? We're going to be in Madison, Wisconsin tomorrow, but that's sold. That particular show is sold out. We're going to be at the Red Rooster up in Madison. And Andrew Doby says, I'm going to see you in Youngstown and Pittsburgh. Excellent. We will see you there. Ryan Fitzsimmons is going to be opening for our show at the Burr in Somerville, Boston. Come out and meet Ryan, hear his dulcet tones on vocals and guitar extraordinaire. Summerfest, asked Daniel. I would assume we will be there again, as we always are. Let's play a little something for the kids. Let's do a little. We can do whatever we want. We really can. We like to do whatever. What about the UK? That's an excellent. Our boy over there, Dudley Ross, could not book our tour in April due to some domestic difficulties. Although we shall return there at some time. We're going to be in Europe in April. I'm going to post the date soon. We're going to be in the Netherlands, although I'm just going to do clinics in the Netherlands. We can't get gigs in the Netherlands for some stupid-ass reason. So there you have it. For the kids, Puff the Magic Dragon. Yeah. All right, let's do a little. I like to. Rumors spreading around that Wisconsin town about the shack outside Lorraine. Just let me know if you wanna go to that home on down the range. They got a lot of nice squirrels there. And I hear it's fine. You got the time and the tent to get yourself in. And I hear it's tight most every doggone night. Well, now I might be mistaken. Yeah. happened there, but I enjoyed it. Apparently the kick drum is moving quite a bit. Nothing working today on the drum kit. Nothing's working today on the drum kit. Nothing working today. Nothing working today on the drum kit. It's something working today on the drum kit. It's something working today on the drum kit. Oh, we're having fun just holding on for dear life today, ladies and gentlemen. Holding on for dear life.
Oh, you guys are great. This is great.
We're holding on for dear life. Holding on for you to dear life. Please come play at the Ribs and Blues in the Netherlands. Cheers, Emil. Love you, man. Oh, Emil, that's your name. We would love to come to play there. We would love to come and play there. But for some reason, Klaus, my agent over there, was not able to hook up any things in that particular area this time that I know of. When were the good old days? Yeah, we got to learn that one with Turn of the Burner.
Oh.
When were He'll learn it for next week. Actually, we won't be here next week. Wait, no, I will be here next week. It's the week after that. Oh, thank God, I'm home for at least a week. Excellent.
Rest is easy, young child.
Oh, sorry, my brain's not working. Under any circumstances. Can you dig it? Seattle. We're going to get to Seattle in the summertime. We're coming. We got a gig up in the Pacific Northwest, and we're going to route our way down. So we will be in that neck of the woods. I will keep you apprised of that activity. Let's do a little... Burner is always keeping it real. That's what he does. He's the Burns. Can you dig it? Keeping it real. It's got some appeal. Oh, okay. Let's do what do you got? What do you got for me?
We could do that one you sang in Soundcheck. We could do Little Wing. We could do
Oh, yeah. We could, my fun. If I never get well no more, if I've had my fun. If I never get well no more, you know my health, it is failing. I think I'm going down slow. Somebody write my mother, tell about the shape I'm in. Somebody write my poor mother, tell about the shape I'm in. Tell her to pray for me and to forgive me for my sin. next train south. We'll look for my clothes home. On the next train south, we'll look for my clothes home. If you don't see my body, well, all you can do is moan. Moan. A lot of things breaking here. We just got back and we had to do some throwing things around in order to get ready for today's stream. And you know what? These are first world problems, folks. It's going to be okay. You know what? It's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. Can you dig that kind of activity? Oh, yes, we can. 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 You understand. We're going to do a song. Let's hear some funky. That was kind of funky we just did. You mean an up-tempo funky. Want some up-tempo. Dylan's having trouble. Daddy Longlegs, you don't know Daddy Longlegs, do you?
Daddy Longlegs!
Sitting around but shook a horn on.
Bringing the heat inside.
Let it bomb there. Suck the bomb, but it long home. Robert from Melbourne, Australia is out there. How's it going out there? How's it going out there in Australia? It's tomorrow in Australia. Let's do a little That's an old tune of mine called the Monster Mode.
Rippin'.
It's called the Monster Mode. Today I'm just going straight into my Koch amp back here. I got it raised up a little bit. Got it raised up. I could feel it right down to my damn corns. And it feels good. And yeah, that's a good little jam for the kids. I used to play it in college. That little jam. There's a few of them I had back in the day that I never recorded. Maybe I should record those. Makes me feel like I'm 18 again. Back when I was 18. Ladies and gentlemen. That's what it sounded like with a little heat. That was absinthe with a little bit of heat.
I like that.
Sometimes, like when you go into Starbucks, they say you want that hot or cold. That was the hot dish. We had absinthe with a little bit of damn heat to it. Jam Tardio wants to know what kind of drumheads does Dylan like and what size stick?
Usually Remo controlled sound heads.
Remo control sound heads
With the dot.
with the dot.
And usually this Vic Firth Bolero.
What is it?
The Bolero.
A bolero?
Vic Firth Bolero.
Vic Firth Bolero.
That is my jam.
Vic Firth Bolero.
Now they owe me $5.
Now they own 5 big old Samoles.
No.
5 big old Somalians. 5 big old Somalians. 5 big old Somalians. Someone wants an Uncle Ted melody.
Huh?
Who wants a Ted Nugent medley?
No.
Here I come again now, baby, like a dog in heat. What am I gonna have at dinner tonight, baby? I'm gonna have some meat. From that night that you left me, put me in my place. Got you in a stranglehold, baby.
Old friend.
I got dog and heat in there. That's part of the lyric. But then I rhymed heat with meat, which is delicious.
It's always fun.
That's another one of them. Intensity in 10 cities, exactly. All right, let's do a little. What are we doing? Let's try to do that one a while.
Or freedom.
Or freedom too. You got my head. No, that's not it. The goddamn words. You know, that happens with that song every now and again. If I don't remember that first line, I'm doomed. You got my head. That's the second verse. If I start singing the second verse first, I'll never remember the first one. You got my head. Fuck it. Fuck it. Here we go. What's that? Got to get better. I can remember that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off. Ah! Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, fuck it. Here we go. 3, 4. no good for me. I'm going down fast, won't you say a prayer for me? Got to get better in a little while. Lord, it's got to get better in a little while. It's got to get better in a little while. It's got to get better in a little while. The sun's got to shine on my guitar someday, boy. Revolution all across the land. Just like a slide, we gotta take a stand. Please don't hurt nobody and knock him down. Give him a helping hand to get off the ground. It's got to get better in a little while. It's got to get better in a little while. It's got to get better in a little while. It's got to get better in a little while. Now the sun's got to shine on my guitar someday. got to get better in a little while. Got to get better in a little while. Got to get better in a little while. Kurt Koenig out there, ladies and gentlemen. We know Kurt, we know Kurt, we know Kurt, and we know Kurt. He's there in Shorewood, his name is Kurt. And we know Kurt, and we know Kurt. He likes the taste of orange sherbet. Who doesn't? That was for Kurt.
Good stuff.
Folks, it is past our curfew. I'm having pizza tonight from Y East Pizza, and it's going to be delicious. You know what I'm getting tonight?
Yeah.
I'm going to get well. They're out of the picante. The what was that? Pablo Picante.
Honey crust one?
No, the honey crust one they have. I'm getting that shit. They got a pizza there called the. It's called the Ring of Fire. It's called the Ring of Fire. If I may be so bold.
Okay.
So I'm going to get the Ring of Fire pizza, and then I'm going to do the one with the, they got a new one. They got a new one. Matt, they got a new one.
What is it?
It's called the Terrible Tilly. The Terrible Tilly pizza. This is the seasonal one they bring back every now and again. There's some sausage involved. There's some chutney.
Whoa.
There's some cheese. Some cheeses. And there's also, what is the, there's taters involved. There's some kind of a potato thing involved. So it's going to be good. The pizza joint is called Y East Pizza, W-Y East Pizza on 60th and Valete. 60th and Valete. We're going to have a doggone treat. 60th and Valete. Yes, Michael Burrell. As strange as that sounds, there are taters on this pizza. This is a very unusual pizza establishment, but their crust is so frickin' damn delish. Harpazo on the horizon. Greg met you in Long Beach at Mulaney's and bought a Gristle King pedal. Love it. Oh, awesome. Thanks for coming out. That was a fun night at Mulaney's. We had a good time on this tour. Thanks to everybody for coming out. Oh, good Lord, the crowds were excellent. People were fun. And we're looking forward to that East Coast tour as well. Looking forward to finally getting out east. And yeah, someone asked why we're not playing in New Jersey. That's a good question. I don't know. We just weren't able to line it up on this particular trip. But we will be in New York City at the Iridium. So come on down. We'll be in Boston. We'll be in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. We're going to be in Connecticut. We're going to be in upstate New York and Troy. Yeah. My Gristle King pedal through Pro Junior slaps cheeks. That's what we like to hear, Dennis. It slaps cheeks and leave a mark. Let's do one more for the kids. Dylan doesn't want to do it. He's done.
This thing is broken.
His drum set is broken.
It's all broken.
He's
The whole thing.
I was almost excited to do it. And then he just crushed his dad's dreams. All those years I wiped your shitty diapers, and sometimes I'd change your diaper, and you'd choose that moment to put the soft serve ice cream machine on and just serve up a delicious quadrant of fecal fricassee. But I want to do one more song, and it's off the tapes. Just remember, when I'm old and gray, and you got to change my diaper. Right? Oh, Maddie Kay wants to hear the Les Paul story. All right, one last little story, quick. When I was at the Iridium years ago, my buddy John Paris, who would sit in like every week with Les Paul, said, hey, actually I played with John Paris at the B.B. King's. He had a gig there on a Sunday night, I believe, and I was there sitting in. I sat in and I was going, something like that. And Rusty Paul was in the crowd, who was Les Paul's kid.
I played his bass.
You did?
Yep.
Rusty Paul. And Rusty Paul said to John Paris, hey, why don't you have him sit in with Dad? I'm like, that sounds like a good idea.
Grand idea.
So they said, hey, come on down. Come on down to the Iridium. I said, well, I had a gig earlier in the evening across town, so I did that. My buddy Joe Cassidy, well, that was a fun show as well. Took a cab across town, got to the Iridium, came in time for the second show. I was in there for a few minutes. I walked in, and the band was playing Chinatown, a song that I am well familiar with. And but the piano player was playing this solo. First solo, he's doing like 16th notes. The next one he's doing like block chord voicings. The next one he's doing like tenths. The next thing he's doing kind of a stride piano thing. It was crazy. It was freaking insane. And after they get done with the song, Les Paul looks at me and goes, "Oh my God, that solo was incredible. I mean, how do you come up with that stuff? I mean, what's going through your head when you're playing something like that?" And the guy said, "Well, I don't know, Les. I'm thinking about, scales and chords and stuff." He goes, "Well, what are you thinking about when you're soloing?" And Les goes, "Well, I'm thinking about my wife's sister." Tish. Tish. I said, "Holy catabwas, old Lester's a perv, and I dig it." And then about a tune later, he says, "Hey, we got a guy here from Milwaukee that's going to come up and sit in." I said, "Holy shit, I think that's me." So I came up on stage, and we played, the first time we did Mystery Train, and I did some chicken picking and nostril picking and whatever kind of picking. And after I got done with that song, Les goes, "Holy cow, play that thing over this way so I can see what the hell it is you're doing. Let's do another one." I said, "All right, Lester." We played another tune, and then we hung out for the remainder of the evening. And at the last part of the night, it was just me and Les and John Paris, and left in the club shooting the breeze. And we walked upstairs and walked him to his car. Rusty Paul pulled up the vehicle, and we put Les in his car, and off he went. I looked at John Paris, and I said, "Well, that happened." And off we went into the night. And then I told that story on the radio years later after Les had died. And someone emailed the station with 2 pictures of me playing with Les Paul. That was before, phones had cameras and stuff. I mean, they had them a little bit back then, but it wasn't as like ubiquitous as it is now. And so I got a picture of that happening. And it's kind of funny because I'm like this, and he's like going like this, and John Paris is going like this. It's pretty awesome. And there's a picture of us just hanging out. So pretty awesome. It happened. It happened. Do-do-do-do. All right, folks, well, listen. Have a pleasant remainder of your day. We'll be back next week. We'll be back with Steve on Monday doing Acoustic Monday. We'll be back with Turn of the Burner next Friday to rock your brains. And by then, we will have figured out what's going on with drums and everything else. So it's time for me to pick up my pizzas from Y East Pizza. So I ordered them in advance. That's the only problem with Y East. It's not a problem, but you got to order ahead of time because they only make so much dough. Their dough, the crust, ladies and gentlemen, the crust is a must. Woo! How about that Turn of the Burner on the bass, ladies and gentlemen? That's Dylan back there on the drums. I'm Gregory S. Koch, Esquire. Ryan Fitzsimmons helping out on the technical side as always. We'll see you cats on the flip and the flop.